I ain't mentioning them just to mention them. You know what I mean? I'm saying this because this is all verified. I was with Mike the day before he went and did next Friday. Mike is the reason I turned myself in from going AWOL from the military. You know what I mean? He had went out to California, man, and did some shows out there, I guess, you know what I mean, and got up with Ice Cube. And when he came back, you know, we all doing shows. Everybody was doing shows. I just started out right then at this point now. But it's comedians like Patrice O'Neal, you know what I mean? Patrice, like guys like Tony Woods, you know, everybody that you see now from the Godfreys, you know what I mean? John Lasseter, Dean Edwards, guys that was on Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? Tracy Morgan, you know what I mean? Tracy Morgan was doing Saturday Night Live at that time. But this time in particular, Mike was getting ready to go do next Friday. I'm AWOL already. He knew I was AWOL, but he left for a couple of days, and I was just like, man, where the hell you been? He was like, man, I went out to California, man, handling some business. Though we ain't really talk about it that much, but something happened where my ID failed. And I think Mike didn't really believe that I was actually AWOL. I thought he was thinking that we were playing, because I got introduced to him from Deion Cole and Mark Simmons, you know, from Chicago. And one of my ID fell out my pocket. My military ID fell out my pocket. I'm looking for it. Mike was like, man, what you looking for? I was like, I ain't looking for nothing. And he popped up with the ID, like, you looking for this? I said, man, get my ID. And that's when he got mad, like, hey, man, bro, what you doing, boy? They gonna lock your ass up. I was like, I know. That's why I'm going AWOL. I went AWOL to be a comedian. And Mike was serious with this, though. He was like, yo, man, just turn yourself in. I was like, I ain't turning myself in. Everybody going to, at this time, people going to Comic View, you know what I'm saying? Bad Boys of Comedy wasn't out there for sure, but like BT Comic View was still going, but the Def Jam had stopped. And I was like, man, I'm about to get on one of these Comic Views or something before I turn myself in. And he was like, man, turn yourself in. You turn yourself in, man. I got a movie getting ready to come out the next Friday, Joe. You know what I mean? But when he said this, you got to remember, we only had Friday. So I'm like, well, wait, who's gonna play Chris Tucker part? Nigga, I'm playing the part. Nigga, I'm getting my own part. I was like, man, get your ass out of here. But he was serious, dead serious. I swear to God, Mike went out and did the movie the next day, bro. I went back to turn myself in, and the process got longer than I expected, really, you know. And I thought I was gonna get locked up for like 2 or 3 days or something like that, but they ended up being like a whole year and a half process of me getting out the military.